Hi everyone, I'm Desmond. Let's talk about sharing economy. Sharing economy is a form of collaborative consumption and is generally organized around a technology platform that facilitates the exchange of goods, assets, service between people across a varied and dynamic collection sector. Such examples include ride-hailing services such as Grab using private vehicles or Airbnb, allowing home owners to appear a platform of room and house rentals. The sharing economy has seen a huge boom in recent years with rapidly increasing venture funding, but to understand why, let's look at the positive impacts it brings. Now let's go to our reporter.
Thank you, Desmond. I'm a talk about sharing economy. Based on their talk just now, the sharing economy is capable of increasing and bettering access to tools and other useful resources for the community. Companies involving the peer-to-peer purchase or trade of goods and services such as Amazon, Airbnb, and Grab, allowing the public to use service instead of owning a physical assets. Statistics show that the introduction of ride-hailing platforms like Grab and Uber has allowed more people access to car and motorcycle rides when compared to when there were only taxis. The sharing economy has also allowed for cheap distribution of media through subscription services like Netflix and Spotify, where customers are given temporary access to a wide range of products for a small fee instead of paying months for just single products. Users have agreed that renting products via the sharing economy has allowed them to access to more or better products. So you were there?
Yes.
What's your opinion?
I believe that the sharing economy allows for less opportunity for long-term abuse of trust because business engagement are peer-to-peer and feedback are direct and publicized. Companies such as Airbnb and Grab provided built-in user rating to help provider and consumer rate their experience, with 69% of survey consumers saying that they would not trust a sharing economy-based business unless recommended. Long-time abuse of trust that exists quite regularly in traditional economies, such as taxi drivers charging flat rate instead of by the meter, as reported in 2015 by the Star, whereby more than half of taxis were caught that not using their meter. Taxis such as their operator right to ride without rider having prior knowledge for their trust research, but the sharing economy enables users to know immediately if such a driver is untrustworthy due to the rating features.
Thank you. Hi, sir. So what's your opinion about the talk just now?
I think the sharing economy also have some consequences. The consequences of the rise of the sharing economy has seen workers having worse job security and job loss resilience than in traditional working, with workers within the sharing economy primarily being private contractors. They are not receiving labor protection such as minimum wage and job security. Regulation change such as the one in Malaysia, Grabs, that has caused 40 or 50% of drivers to drop off the market due to their high potential loss. In Uber's example, driver may not even be earning minimum wage or any more than their taxi counterparts due to Uber's fare cut in midst of high competition in the market. Instability of the sharing economy with its rapid growth and competition has also created a major job loss for people such as in the recent case with WeWork, laying off dozens of employees due to their financial issues. The sharing economy also giant lure in workers with statement of becoming their own CEO. When they are in reality, they reap the profit while the workers have no safety net to fall open. That's all.
Thank you, sir. Nice talk. Back to you, Desmond.
Thank you. Let's hear a professional issue from Ben Jensen.
Okay, thank you, Desmond.
What do you think about the consequences of sharing economy?
The sharing economy, for all its bright points, has caused a huge disruption in many different industries worldwide. What once used to be a sharing of private entities in the marketplace has now been overrun by large-scale rental businesses, controlling dozens of properties instead of a single extra room rental by a smaller household. Such entries in the marketplace has skyrocketed rental and housing prices within these areas, such as mentioned by researchers in Boston, whereby rental had increased at an average of up to $2,000 every year, while a research study in 2018 shows the disruption of housing has caused losses in housing availability and rental costs. The ride-hailing industry has also been revolved around taxis for the past few years, but has now been taken over by Uber and Grab, with such sharing economy companies with their cutthroat pricing schemes and low employee wages. The sharing economy looks like it is heading towards a community-based economy, but what is losing sight is the importance of the stability within an industry for both businesses and workers alike. Back to you, Desmond.
Okay, thank you, Ben Jensen. It can be said that the sharing economy has both its pros and cons when it comes to its rapid emergence in our current economy. Neither the good nor the bad parts of the sharing economy is overpowering the other, consulting its future still shrouded in question marks. Whether the sharing economy is able to take over from the traditional economy or vice versa, only the efforts of businesses in regulating it and the support of customers now in the future will be able to decide it. I'm Desmond, report for you.